It's been a hot minute since we did a hunter build, and to be honest, you're probably fed up of seeing Dragon's Breath this, Dragon's Breath that. Well, it's as spicy as right now, and combined with this updated, revamped build, it will mix up the DPS meta for the rest of the season. This one's going under the radar, and will easily get you over 1.5 million damage as a solo player in any boss damage phase, plus it is as easy as pie to set up. It'll delete most things instantly in the game, and put you at the top of the DPS chart. You're probably well aware of the infamous Dragon's Breath making its long awaited return this season, and the aim of the game with this is to build up stacks of its composite propellant fuel exotic perk to let it deal its maximum amount of damage over time with Scorch and ultimately ignite everything. With high octane, ignitions will refuel it and auto reload it at a 5x stack, giving you a huge damage boost essentially on tap. It's basically the pump and dump rocket launcher version of Witherhoard and Anarchy, and lasting impression turned all the way up to 11. However, Dragon's Breath's max damage paired with the newly buffed and now incredibly powerful Celestial Nighthawk exotic can and will melt the faces off your enemies, essentially adding a serious melt factor to enemies, champions and bosses alike, no matter the level of content. This forgotten exotic got a huge buff this season, as it now grants between 1 and 4% super energy on precision final blows, but the real game changer was its massive 25% damage boost. For those who know, Celestial Nighthawk has always been kinda cracked and has dipped in and out of the meta over its lifetime. Hawkeye Hack essentially modifies your Golden Gun super to fire one single high powered shot. This is a whopping 625% damage increase. Defeating targets returns super energy and they'll also explode, which you can even factor in some Solar 3.0 goodness with the Ember of Combustion to cause an ignition. However, you really want to pair this exotic with the Marksman Golden Gun super. This version of Golden Gun offers increased precision damage and adds in a comfort blanket with some damage resistance. It also benefits from being radiant and pushes up the damage of his single shot super through the roof. This is all still insanely easy to set up using the Acrobat's dodge to trigger Radiant's 25% damage boost, but we're not even done yet, as that's the easy part to be honest, so before you even get to dumping your super, you want to pump up and max out your overall damage potential. You can keep Radiant extended to its maximum uptime using your melee ability or favourite solar weapon along with the Ember of Empyrean. Using an incandescent will intrinsically get Dragon's Breath to auto refuel and reload quicker in the heat of battle, and then along with triple solar weapon surge mods activated either by Solar Siphon or heavy handed mods with Orbs of Power, you'll get that further stacking 22% on top. The Embers of Char, Ashes and Eruption will lean in hard to keep Dragon's Breath chaining ignitions with increased Scorch damage and ignition spreading Scorch in a wider area. All you then need to do is activate Radiant, let rip with your fully fueled Dragon's Breath before aiming straight and true with your Golden Gun to light up some truly insane DPS numbers. You can go even further by grabbing your favourite Stasis Chill Clip Fusion to activate Torch, which triggers whilst Radiant adding a further 5% damage. All being well, you'll even get off 2, 3 or 4 Dragon's Breath rockets fully fueled and you'll be popping upwards of 1.6 million damage. That's before you add in any stacking fireteam buffs or debuffs like Bubbles or Tethers, or even top tier artifact mods this season like Solo Operative and Argent Ordnance. This outrageous solo build is a true return to form, and so if you want a returning chance at getting one of the best Stasis fusions available to chuck into this build, find out how and why by watching this video next.